Good morning, guys. It is about 7 o'clock right now. Normally my mornings start either around now, like around 7, or sometimes it's like 5:50. It really depends on Connor's work schedule, but I thought I would take you guys in the day in the life of a modern housewife, so to speak. I do work, but I work from home, so that's why it's more of like a modern day housewife video. If you guys have never seen me try living in a 1950s housewife video, then you guys should definitely go check out those videos. I'll link them down below. But anyway, Connor is getting ready right now for work, so I'm just gonna make him breakfast quick, and then generally after that I just start cleaning up the house. Sometimes we have nights where we are just so busy that we don't get to like clean the kitchen and stuff, which bothers me. So the first thing I do when I wake up after like making breakfast is always clean. Right now the kitchen is a mess. Well, it's a mess to me just because there's like some stuff out, so I'm gonna go tackle those things really quickly. You ready to go potty? Look, your brother's out. Hi. You ready to eat now? Let's go get your food quickly. So I just finished doing the dishes. I made myself some pancakes and I'm just reading the Bible right now. This is something I like to do every morning just to kind of get my day started in a positive way. I have you guys know I always share some messages at the end of my videos with you guys, just like something kind of like inspiring and whatnot. So I have a really good one for you guys today, so definitely stay tuned till the end of the video to hear that. But I'm just going to eat and read and then get on with the rest of the day. By the way, this sweatshirt is from my merch that I have, so if you guys want to check it out, it is always down below. So Connor just left for work. Basically this is now the point where I go crazy cleaning the house and doing any laundry that has to get done. I like to get all of this stuff done first. That way it's out of the way, and then after that I go and run a ton of errands. Let's go to a time lapse of everything we're gonna do. Oh, so cute, Willie. Look how cute he is. Oh! So right now I am taking care of something that I've needed to do for so long. So for our wedding, we got this gorgeous flatware from Pottery Barn, which looks like this. Everything is rose gold and so beautiful, but over time, this is what things have now come to. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well, but everything is tarnished and I'm so upset. I cannot keep using these, so I'm gonna return them. They're gonna send me a gift card and I'm gonna be able to get new flatware. I'm definitely not getting the rose gold one. They were so expensive too, so I don't know why they were tarnished. I'm super disappointed. So I'm just gonna divide all of the flatware up. That way I can get this shipped out and hopefully be done with it. Willie! No! We don't do this! Wilbur! Willie! No! Come here! Come here! No! No! Wilbur! Willie! You got toys! Look at that! No, go get the toy! Go get the toy! Get your toy! Okay, look, you can play with this. Now it's oh my god. I opened up my desk drawer and Connor literally inside of it has this huge stack of papers just sitting in my desk drawer. So this is my office, but because we started a business, Connor kind of like needs his own office or office space. So he's been like taking over my entire desk lately. And it is very chaotic. So I need to at some point, Wilbur has paper again. Oh my gosh. Willie, no. At some point, I need to go to the store and I need to get like folders so I can put all of Connor's papers in it and organize that for him. That way, he's not taking over my desk because this is where I keep like all the bills and everything like that. So the bills I have to pay today are the electric, heat, the house payment. I think I already paid the garbage for this month and I already paid the water for this month. So I think that's it. And then I also have to make a payment for the guy that we bought the business from because we're doing like monthly payments for that. So I'm gonna do these bills quick. I'm gonna turn the camera off though, that way I don't like flash any of the personal information to you guys. I have all of the Pottery Barn forks and everything like that packed up. So I have to go drop these packages off at the post office and I gotta run some errands. So now what I'm gonna do is bring this stuff to the post office, drop my letters off, and then I have like a ton of errands to run. But first I'm gonna go take a shower, wash my hair, get all clean, and put some actual clothes on. Okay, I am back home, so there's not really like a ton to show you guys because I didn't really do a ton of grocery shopping. My mom actually called me and she said that she made vegetarian chili for me, so I guess I don't have to make dinner tonight, which is awesome. So that took a lot off of my load, but I am gonna make banana bread because Connor is obsessed with banana bread, and I have a lot of bananas that need to be used. So this is the foundation I ended up getting from Ulta. I'm like just seeing that this was like open, so it kind of makes me nervous that somebody like tested this or returned. So this is what it is. It's like this little dropper one. I get my facials from told me that this is like a really good foundation that won't break you out. So we're gonna try this. I got it in the shade Natural. I have a sandwich in the making happening. So I'm gonna make the sandwich and eat, and then we'll test this out quick. Just tested out the foundation. It seems really drying on my skin, but I think it looks pretty good, so we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. But anyway, what I'm gonna do right now is start working. I actually have new merch coming out in November, and I do everything myself, so I do like all the designing and all of that fun stuff. So I've been working on it for the past couple weeks. There's just like a few things that I have to like tweak, and I can't really figure out like how I want to do it. So I'm gonna work on that. I also want to respond to as many comments as I can, have a bunch of emails to answer, and then I have to plan out the video for my second channel, which is called Our Little Nest. It's like a house channel. Since we have been remodeling our house, I just have all of that stuff over there, and I'm really excited for this week's video, but I just gotta like plan out what I need to go buy and all that stuff. But also I thought I would take a second to kind of compare my life now as a housewife compared to a 1950s housewife. So when I did the 1950s routine, the first thing that I did immediately when I woke up was get myself ready, put makeup on, an outfit, and look super put together. And for this, I don't do that. I generally don't even wear makeup during the week because I just have so much stuff going on, and I feel like I'm always getting dirty. Like I'm always like cleaning, whether it's doing like yard work or inside housework or finishing like projects in the house. I feel like I'm just always getting dirty, and I just don't feel like putting makeup on is a priority for me. The same with clothes. I usually just wear comfy clothes like what I have on now, just like a top and like leggings, just something really easy to relax in. So I think that's like the major difference, but I will say that everything else is pretty much the same between like 1950s and now. It's still like tons of work. I do think though, something that's very different is that, and this might not be for everyone's like relationship, but I personally take on like a lot of house projects, and I think that, well, I know in the 1950s, the women really didn't do outdoorsy types of like dirty projects, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I work with Connor for our business that we have, so sometimes I'll like be really gross and like doing house clean outs, and then we'll be going to the dump, and I just like, I get really messy. And I feel like women in the 50s like stayed pretty like womanly looking and pretty and stuff like that, where I definitely think that's a major change from then to now. But again, I think it does depend on like each person and each relationship and how you guys kind of do things. So that being said, I am going to go into my office and work, and then after that I have to start filming for my second channel. I always wear these blue light glasses, that way I don't hurt my eyes because I'm on the computer non-stop when I'm working, so these are a really good investment. I want to give you guys like a really little tiny sneak peek of the shirts that I'm making for Christmas time. They're so cute. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys like a little tiny sneak peek. Ooh, okay, that's it. Look at Willie sleeping. He's so tired. The last thing on my to-do list for online right now is to figure out what charity I want to donate to this month. So every month, donate 10% of the profits from the merchandise that I make, like the shirts and stuff. I donate it to a different charity. So last month we did it for the Sandy Hook charity, which is amazing. It's against gun violence in schools, which is so incredible. A lot of you guys were saying this month to do something with animals. So I found a few good ones. I know, I think November and December, I'm going to do it for children who can't afford jackets for the winter. I think that would be a really good charity to do it for, but I'm not really positive for this month. So if you guys have any specific charities that you think I should donate to, let me know and leave it in the comments, and I will go check those out, and then I'll update you guys on Instagram which charity I pick. So right now, I am just gonna head out and start filming for my second channel. I found a ladybug. Aww, he's so cute. I just made myself a snack while I'm doing laundry. And look at this little nugget. He's so cute. I'm so cold and tired. I don't know why. I'm just like exhausted. I think I'm not used to the fall weather yet. So I'm not used to it getting so dark. What time is it? It is 6:32. Connor is working late today. So he is still not home. He's probably not going to be home till late. So it looks like I'm on my own for tonight. Let's go shower and then eat some dinner. I have to eat this with a plastic fork because I just sent all of our flatware off this morning. So I'm just gonna eat my chili. I'm gonna make some banana bread. I get my recipe from the Jesse James Decker book, and this is what it is. It's so delicious. It's our absolute favorite. I have this cute little Pyrex dish that is vintage, and I always make our banana bread in here. So the last thing to do is to put the banana bread in here, and then I'm gonna bake it. I hear Connor's truck, so he is home. It is 7:46. Wilbur's barking because he can always tell when it's Connor's truck. It's so loud. But I'm gonna, I guess, make Connor some dinner now. Fancy. I'm making banana bread. Banana bread. I miss you.
Smells like the forest.
Mmm. Kanzi got some beard oil. He's been like so excited for this stuff to come in the mail. What else do you get? A boy haul. He also got some shampoo. Why did you get this? It's supposed to be like all natural or something?
I guess so. I got it because the guy looked cool.
He got it because the guy who had it looked cool.
He had a nice beard.
He had a nice beard.
Thanks for translating.
Thanks for translating. Smells good. I feel like it's like a Wen for guys or something.
That is some. Smells like sweet pine needles.
Oh, manly. Alright. Now the banana bread is going in the oven. I put chocolate chips in mine because I cannot do banana bread without chocolate chips. Kanzi decided that he wanted Annie's. Annie's has like vegan mac and cheese, and that's the kind I always get. And he tried it and fell in love. This is the non-vegan. I normally would like make a better dinner, but it's almost 8 o'clock
and he's hungry, so mac and cheese it is. Ending the night with our banana bread. Such a weird way to hold it, but it looks so good and smells so good, and it's warm, and I'm so happy to be in bed right now. Officially been 24 hours. So first I want to talk to you guys about being a housewife in modern day. And then I want to talk to you guys about finding your purpose. If you guys are new to my channel, at the end of my videos, I either put like a scripture verse or I do a little devotional. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So first, let's talk about being a housewife in 2019. I think there is this huge like stigma behind it, and also there's a lot of hate, I feel like, that goes into it. I don't know if part of it has to do with like the Real Housewives shows that are out. Those TV shows make it seem like wives who are stay-at-home are just like those wives who are able to literally just go shopping all day and pamper themselves and not really do any work, where an actual stay-at-home wife or mom is working nonstop. And it's not fair to say that a stay-at-home wife or a stay-at-home mom does nothing, unless they really are like the type of person that's able to do nothing. Then good for you, because I think we all wish that we could be like that. But the average and most common stay-at-home wife and mom is constantly working and doing so much. Like I said, I do have a job and I do work from home, but if you are a wife or mom or dad or husband that is lucky enough to stay home and not have an outside job of being a dad, mom, housewife, house dad, whatever it is, then you're doing tons of work. And I don't think that people should ever put you down for that, because it is a full-time job. And I think that a lot of people don't realize it, because a lot of people kind of like do things the easy way. People who do stay home, it's like they're busy nonstop, running errands, cleaning, cooking, helping out other family members. And a lot of times people do end up staying home because they do have like a sick relative that like maybe they want to be available for, to take care of, and so on and so forth. So I think that people really need to stop putting down people who do stay at home, because they're doing so much work and they should never feel as if they're not doing anything. I wanted to give you guys this little blurb from an article that I read recently, and it was saying in 1950s, a husband would work and a wife would stay home, and they would be able to live comfortably by doing that. But now in 2019, a wife has to work, a husband has to work, and they're like not even able to afford living. And I think that's so sad, and I think it's horrible. I think part of it is obviously just like the time that we live in. So that was kind of like an interesting thought to me. Obviously, like I said before, some people are blessed enough where either the husband makes enough money or the wife makes enough money where the other spouse doesn't have to work. So I don't know, I kind of just wanted to put this in here because every single housewife video I ever do, I get so many people in the comments like arguing with each other. So I just wanted to put this out there and just remember to be kind to everybody and loving. So now let's talk about finding your purpose. I get this comment all the time of people just being like, I don't know what to do in life. I'm X amount years old and I just feel like I haven't found my purpose yet. I don't know what my calling is. I don't have a job, or I'm about to be going to school, but I don't know what to do, or the job I'm at is not something I want to be at forever, and I just feel stuck. I wanted to read a couple Bible verses to you guys first, and then kind of give you guys my view on finding your purpose. So the first one is Ecclesiastes 3:1, which says, "There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heaven." The next one is Jeremiah 29:11, which I'm sure you guys all know, which is, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." So I have definitely been in that stage for many years where I was like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with my life. I have a couple ideas of things I could do, but none of them actually make me happy. And I can look back and fully tell you guys what my issue was. My issue was that, first of all, Tigger, I fully trusted that God was going to have a plan for me, and that he did have a plan for me, and that he was gonna provide and everything like that. But I was so caught up in worrying about what the heck I was gonna do. But the most important thing to do during your seasons of confusion, which could be like a year, it could be a few weeks, few months, it could be even years, is to just keep doing exactly what you're doing. So if you have a job that's paying well, but you feel like you don't want to be there, and you feel like you should have some other like job, or you have like another purpose in life, just keep staying there and just keep trusting God that everything will work out. And I know it's completely easier said than done, because I get it. A lot of the times we kind of rush our minds and we rush God, feeling like we have to find our purpose right this minute, when in reality God's plan is so much bigger than ours and so much better that it's going to take a really long time to get there. And something that Connor has always said too is like he's had a lot of different jobs, and each one of his jobs has led him to like his job that he's at right now. His first job, he felt like he walked away from it learning patience. His next job that he had, he felt like he walked away with it learning whatever else it was. Like each place that you're at, God has specifically put you there. So if you're at a job right now where you feel like, I don't know why I'm here, this is not what I want to be doing, just know that you are there for a reason, and God has put you there, even if it's just to learn a simple lesson, or maybe eventually something in that job will come up that gets you to your next job. So I think it's really just about being patient and trusting God. I'm kind of at a stage too where I feel like I don't really know like what I would fully want to be doing in the future. I definitely don't foresee myself doing YouTube like forever. I've always had this dream of Connor and I having a farm, and that like being our source of income and us like working together. And I've always had this dream like since I was so young. And it was weird because Connor ended up getting a job in like a field that was completely different from that and like had nothing to do with that. And I always like wondered to myself, like, what is this? Like, why did I always feel that this is what we were gonna do? And right before our wedding, it kind of came up that we were able to buy this lawn care business. Like it was so random how it just fell into our laps, and everything just started to like hit me, and everything just started to really line up, and kind of like, I don't know, I just felt like this is like, that was God being like, see, this is why I gave you that message. Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. So I really feel like Connor's, Tigger, I really feel like Connor's business is going to take off, which it has. It's been doing incredible. But I think it's going to take off even more so that we are able to eventually have like a farm from it or something of the sorts. And I'm really excited to see what happens. And for me, it's been, you know, probably like a good, I would say a good like 8 years of just not knowing like what my purpose is or what I wanted to be doing. And even when it comes to YouTube, I feel like although I don't have a ton of subscribers, I don't get a ton of views, I have had so many people message me that said that they were like atheists and they didn't believe in God and everything like that. And so many of you guys have messaged me saying that through my videos, you have come to know God and accept God. And I think that a lot of us feel like in order for us to be doing something good, it has to be big. But that, like, whenever you guys message me just saying those things, it's made me realize that you can have what seems so small but impacts so many people. And I think that that's what God wants. Like, even though to me, maybe I've only impacted, let's say it was like only 5 people, that's still like a huge change. And I could look at other people and say like, oh, everyone's doing so much better than me, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like what I'm doing is truly meaningful and truly actually helping people. So that brings me joy, and I feel like that is my purpose. And I think that I just need to be obedient and keep like sharing the word with you guys and sharing like things I've gone through with you guys just to help you. So don't ever feel like if you're doing something, it doesn't compare to somebody else's greatness, because I think that God really does have a plan for each of us. And even if ours is like so tiny compared to somebody else's, our tininess can have such a huge impact on people. And at the end of the day, life is seriously just about like helping people and loving God, just being truly joyful. We got little Tiggy here. Hi, I love you. Mwah. So that is it for this video. I'm sorry Tigger's crying, but that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.